Hey y'all, AlduicS here, and we're back with another Arknights reaction. What am I watching? Official Concept Trailer 1. What do I know about it? Well, obviously, it's a concept trailer. It's a proof of concept. It is the original ideas, or at the very least, the more cemented, concrete ideas that evolved into the main story, into the main themes, the main concepts of Arknights. This released, I believe, August 13th, 2019. I don't know when Arknights, the mobile game, came out in general. I could Google it, but let's be real. I'm lazy. I don't want to right now, so let me know down below. Classic content creator laziness, huh? I digress. I don't know what we will get in this trailer other than proofs of concept. It'll very likely cover main story, maybe chapter 1, chapter 2, maybe 3. It is about 3 minutes, but I don't know if it'll show anything I didn't expect. I believe it is nowhere near what the main game, what the actual story, chapters, and ideas are supposed to be in game right now. It's nowhere near like the current version of Arknights, basically, in a less long-winded TLDR form of statement. English is hard. Brain is a little rambly, but I am excited. I do know the song that plays in it is called Monster by Starset, and I'll keep it real. I've never heard of Starset as a band before in my life. I don't believe I've heard any of their music, and obviously I know Monster in the context of the show and how it's involved with Calcet, the head of the medical department of Rhodes Island, but I don't think there will be an actual connection between the two. Unless I read a bit too deep into it and get way off base. It is genuinely possible. It's happened multiple times before. But either way, I am excited. So if you want to check out the original video, I might have to edit this down or mute parts of the audio, depending on copyright, and it may have a video filter. The original video will be linked down below amidst my social media platforms, as well as, if you want the full version, if it does get edited down, where it's unedited, no video filter, that'll also be linked down below. And when you're done checking those out, please support me on all my social media platforms. Every bit of support truly does make a difference, but if you have to join one, please, please, please join the Discord. The hive mind grows with every new edition, and it'd be very much appreciated because I love talking with y'all. So, with that out of the way, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when I upload next, and shall we hop into the first concept trailer and see what Monster by Starset will sound like. I've heard a lot of hype from my reactions to the concept trailers, and let it be known, I do intend to check them all out whenever I can, whenever they strike my fancy, whenever the interest and motivation is there. And trust me, as an anime only who's never played the mobile game in any meaningful capacity, I am addicted to Arknights. I am very curious about the proof of concepts, the concepts of Arknights that were the building blocks into the current version, into the story, the themes, the character, the world that is Terra. Yeah, I'm interested. I mean, if you didn't know, I have 106 and I guess a third pages of notes solely for Arknights, mainly the anime, plus one lore video, and extra information provided by y'all, the community, with every following reaction. I do my best to keep it updated, I keep it relevant, and it has genuinely been fun to keep track of all these notes and immerse myself in the world of Terra, in the world of Arknights. So, let's see where it all began in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so Amiya. So, original always going to be a bunny. Studio montage. And there's Doctor, about similar fits. The only monster is your mind. Oh my god, what a fucking line. I'm going back. The only monster is your mind. Well, I guess that is the namesake of the song, not exactly the creature that hangs around Calcet, which makes sense, they wouldn't have a deep connection. But that is a hell of a line, and I like that acoustic build-up. Oh my god, I have to treat this both like a music video and a lore video and just a normal Arknights reaction. My brain is going to be all over the place. Originium. the wasteland. Okay, that is a really cool fit. I love the shaded out, the silhouette. Is that? No way, that's not. Okay, before I address what's on screen, there is no way that was going to be Frost Nova's dagger with Originium, right? I'm not tripping. And I don't think Amiya normally has a dagger on her person. It could be part of her attire and she just has yet to use it in the main story in chapters 1 through 6. Wow, Tallulah is different. If this is meant to be Tallulah, but it's a reunion. They keep a bit of the orange aesthetic and everything for it, which is really nice. But Tallulah, at the very least, her hair is different. I believe her horns are a bit different. But I like the extra swords. Okay. Oh, okay, that is really cool. Calcit? Holy shit, Calcit looks different. 7 railguards, yep. Chernobog, so this is the prologue. This is chapter 1 concept. I guess we're gonna proceed naturally into it. You're the love that I hate and the drug that I take. Oh my god. That's Amiya! Or is that Tallulah? No, that is Tallulah. So her infection in the concept was spreading down her hand. Is that Lisgarm? Dude. No, that can't be Lisgarm, because at the very least, the way they're framing this, it has to be Chen, maybe. I could see both, but considering who she's surrounded by, my guess would be Chen. Especially since now I know a bit more of their connection due to Season 2, due to chapters 4 to 6. Okay. I'm really liking how the designs have evolved. Okay, so that wasn't Calcit. It was just an infected child. Was that Medic? This has got to be Calcit, right? Dude, the fact the designs are so different. No, it's not Calcit. The catastrophe, the meteor strike is the same, but obviously played a bit differently. Dude, these visuals are actually going really hard. Not much has changed in the overall design. Not much has changed in the overall design of the reunion outfits for the grunts and the casters. When we get to the commanders, obviously that is probably where the designs will change because they are playable characters or notable boss enemies and units in game with their own special artwork. With that said, we're going to go back just slightly because I saw W and I saw Crown Slayer, and W was a real blink and you miss it. Damn it. Alright, I guess this is good enough. So, Crown Slayer, Ludmilla, roughly about the same in terms of design. It looks like her hair might be a little longer. The flaps on her hat or hood seem to have a little bit of a different color scheme, but that might be lighting up also because of the fire, the Molotovs, the riot. But W does look a bit more different in terms of design from back then to now, the current version. Her hair seems to be a little bit longer, seems to be a little bit flatter. She doesn't have, like, the her ahoge and stuff like that that are normally on top of her head. The horns seem a bit similar. Okay, so Crown Slayer is probably the one whose design has changed the least among the reunion. Amiya is a little bit different. I'd say more different to her current self than Crown Slayer. So Crown Slayer has changed the least. Maybe they're like, we struck gold. Why refine it? Why is it? What the fuck? He was like lifting it. Is that a catastrophe? Like the ground rising up? Is this now event concepts? Dude, oh my god, I'm going back. I know, I'm ruining the flow of the song. I don't care. So there's Red. There's Hoshiguma. Hoshiguma really hasn't changed. And oh my god, this art style, this design is sick. Sick. Sick as fuck for her. I don't think this is Chen, so who would you be? I don't recognize you. Maybe you're... No, I don't think you would be Yato. We only saw Yato, like, once in Season 1. I have no idea who you would be. I've never seen you, any fan art of you. I don't know who you could have evolved into. But it's really cool to see Red pop up. Okay. Oh my god! Why am I getting nostalgic if my first introduction to Arknights was 2022 fall when I watched episode 1 of Prelude to Dawn? I've never played the mobile game in any meaningful capacity, yet here I am, my dumbass self going, ah, yes, embrace the nostalgia. Maybe it's the art style, the presentation, and being so attached to a lot of these characters and seeing where they all began or how they, I guess, evolved from that point. Maybe there is concepts preceding the official concept trailer, but this is what they felt comfortable enough releasing. I don't care either way, but my god, this is a wild fucking feeling. I'm going back again. Obviously. Oh my god, wow. So, maybe that was Liskarm. Yeah, Black Steel, so they've always been a part of Black Steel. Franco, Liskarm, okay. I do like that you can read some of that information. Some of it's abbreviated, but it's really nice when there is translated text or readable and not just scribbles. Okay. Oh my god, hi Doberman, hi Exia, hi Texas. I don't know who you are in the back right here. Maybe you're... No, you wouldn't be Misha. It could just be a random playable character. I don't know who you guys are. Oh my god! Dude, that is a cool-ass lineup. Oh my god! This is like a hype trailer. Oh my god, if this song wasn't copyright, I'd immediately hop back into a rewatch. But I don't know how bad the copyright will be, so I'm gonna refrain. If I rewatch, it'll be off camera just to be safe. Because editing a song once in a video is enough. Sometimes two is fine, but I don't know how bad the copyright with Starset is. Okay, so I've already said quite a bit during this concept trailer. I don't know how bad the video length will be, but wow, this was a lot of fun. And I said it very close to the end. It is a concept trailer, but it is also a hype trailer with the way they're presenting both the reunion side and the Rhode Island side, the good guys, the bad guys, even though the world is a bit gray, it's more murky. It's not clearly black and white, and they really hammer that home a lot in the anime, in the story, in the mobile game. So, seeing the difference, the before and after, the then and now, oh my god. It gives me like this weird sense of nostalgia that I genuinely shouldn't have. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, why the fuck do I feel nostalgic? Oh my god. I think, in a way, what stands out most to me, obviously, the song itself, Monster by Starset, is really, really good. I like Starset. I've never heard of them before in my life, but this song, Monster, you're the love that I hate, you're the drug that I take. Oh god, that line sticks out. The only monster is, or I guess the only monster is your mind. Yeah, that's another notable line, and it kind of sets the tone for Arknights, sets the tone for the song, sets our tone as a viewer. It's a really good intro line. The visuals, the art style, given what I'm used to with all 16 episodes of the anime as an anime only, seeing the art style here in this trailer, this concept trailer, and I'm fairly certain it is close in terms of art style, animation to the mobile game, but obviously more refined, more polished as the years have gone on. Dude, that was sick. That was so fucking cool. I really like this art style. I like the designs. I like the shadowing. I like also the presentation. The video editor, whoever put this together, knew what they were doing. And again, I'm going to circle back to the hype comment. It is a hype trailer because of how much we flash between multiple groups of people. And then you have the whole lineup, the spread shots. Oh my god. That was so fucking cool. Seeing the reunion, seeing Rhodes Island, seeing so many characters I'm familiar with, but also seeing characters in the first concept trailer that I have no clue who they are. And I don't even know if we got Calcet. Was I right about Calcet? Was Calcet not even envisioned at this stage? Or will she show up in future trailers? Oh my god. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I'm sure I could dissect every single frame, every single scene, and I've said my piece on a lot of them, mainly the characters, and I've offered a good bit of input, but in a way, I don't want to go too in depth because it might replace some of the knowledge, or I might stick on this a bit too much in terms of the current version and what I'm getting into with the anime, because season 3 is coming. And it's not a bad thing to do an immense deep dive, and more than likely, as I get screenshots and everything, I will notice things off camera. But I don't want to linger too heavily on what it once was because I like the current version. I like what we're getting, flaws and all. And as nice as it is to flash back to see where it all began, I do like seeing more of what is present, what is current, than what is in the past, if that makes sense. I will need to look up more songs by Starset. I'm excited because if Starset does every single concept trailer, then that is 4 songs from them, and if they are all bangers, we might have to discuss doing some how do I say, independent Starset song reactions, because I do kind of like doing music video reactions. This is a weird one because I have to view it from a standpoint of lore, from a normal Arknights reaction, from a trailer reaction, and then also as a music video like an EP. So it's a lot to take in, a lot to consume. I think, though, if I have to pick between the visuals and the song, wow, that is a really tough choice. It doesn't help that my brain is constantly repeating, "You're the love that I hate, the drug that I take," over and over and over in my brain right now. I think the visuals just eke over the song. Neither are bad, neither deserve to put each other down. It is honestly an unfair comparison because I should view them separately and not alongside each other. But wow, both are pretty fucking good. I had no frame of reference for Starset, and now I want more. And I want to watch concept trailer 2 because this did cover about chapter 1, probably about chapter 2 ish, maybe a little bit of that. I don't think we're going to cover into chapter 3. Well, I could see concept trailer doing chapters 3 and 4, maybe concept trailer doing 5 and 6, or maybe they start covering more and showing more. I am curious if I'm going to be able to recognize some characters as we progress through, because obviously designs will update as they plan out more, or as they had planned out more, because I'm obviously talking in current tense about past tense situations, and it's getting a little confusing. My brain is kooky today. I'm a little fried, I'm gonna be honest. But this was a good way to get that Arknights vibe and get that mood set for subsequent Arknights videos. More than likely, You Takes Terra Episode 1. But you're not here to listen to me talk about You Takes Terra. You were here for my Concept Trailer 1 reaction. Verdict, very, very good, and I am excited for Concept Trailer 2. If you want the original version, it'll be linked down below. Please go support it. Go give it a watch, a like, a subscribe, a comment. Show them love, because obviously it was posted by the official YoStar YouTube channel, but they deserve the support. And if you want the unedited version of this reaction, because I don't know how bad the copyright will be, if I need to mute audio occasionally, or if I have to put a video filter, you'll be able to find the unedited version over on my Patreon, link down below, amidst my social media platforms. Follow me on them, help me grow my community. Every bit of support truly does make a difference. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified when I upload next. What did y'all think of my reaction, my commentary, the concept trailer itself? What do you think about the designs from back then versus current present day designs? I would love to hear your thoughts. This has been AlduicS. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in another Arknights reaction. Peace.